Did you know that just 15 minutes of journaling a day can reduce stress, improve your mood, and even enhance your memory? It's amazing how such a simple habit can have profound effects on our mental and emotional well-being. In today's video, we're diving into the power of journaling and why self-care should always start with writing. Let's start with a simple but important question. When was the last time you actually paused to reflect on your day? Life moves fast between work, family, personal commitments, and everything else. It's easy to get caught in a whirlwind of activity. Often, we don't stop long enough to process our emotions, thoughts, or even our experiences. That's where journaling comes in. It provides that pause. It's a way to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and make sense of your world. Now, let's explore why journaling is so impactful. The first reason is that it helps clear mental clutter. We all know the feeling of our minds racing with hundreds of thoughts, whether it's about something that happened today, a task you're worried about tomorrow, or even just random thoughts that pop up out of nowhere. When those thoughts are swirling around, it can feel overwhelming. By putting those thoughts onto paper, you free up mental space. It's almost like a mental detox. Writing them down allows you to organize and make sense of what's going on in your head. But it's not just about clearing your mind. Journaling also helps with emotional release. Think about it. How often do we carry around emotional weight without even realizing it? Frustrations from work, worries about the future, or even small annoyances build up throughout the day. Without an outlet, these emotions can fester and lead to stress, anxiety, or even anger. Writing gives us a safe, private place to release these emotions. You don't need to filter yourself. You don't need to explain yourself. You're free to just express what you're feeling. And the act of getting it out can feel like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. Another major benefit of journaling is that it helps with problem solving. When we're stuck on a problem or can't figure something out, our minds tend to spin in circles. But when you write things down, you're able to break that cycle. Writing forces you to slow down your thoughts and really look at the problem from different angles. Often, when you see it on paper, the solution becomes clear. Now, let's talk about how journaling can improve your self-awareness. Journaling gives you a window into your own mind. By regularly writing about your thoughts and feelings, you start to notice patterns. Maybe you realize that certain situations always trigger stress for you. Or maybe you notice that you're happiest when you're doing certain activities. Over time, this self-awareness can help you make better decisions, set healthier boundaries, and create a life that's more aligned with what makes you feel good. Let's not forget about the science. Research shows that journaling can have real, measurable effects on your health. Studies have found that journaling can reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress. It can even improve your immune function and help you sleep better. Writing about stressful experiences helps your brain process those experiences, which can reduce their emotional impact over time. What's fascinating is that you don't need to be a professional writer to experience these benefits. Anyone can journal, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. Some people prefer free writing, where they just let the words flow without worrying about structure. Others might like to use prompts like, "What am I grateful for today?" or "What's been on my mind lately?" There's no set formula. You can write as much or as little as you want. The key is consistency. Journaling works best when it becomes a regular practice, even if that's just a few minutes a day. I also want to mention how journaling helps with goal setting. When you write down your goals, you're not only more likely to achieve them, but you're also more clear about what you actually want. Journaling allows you to break down big goals into manageable steps and track your progress over time. It's not just about productivity, though. It's also about reflection. You can look back on your entries and see how far you've come. That sense of accomplishment can be incredibly motivating. And let's talk about gratitude journaling for a moment. This is one of the most powerful forms of journaling when it comes to improving mood and mental health. by simply writing down a few things you're grateful for each day. You train your brain to focus on the positive. Over time, this practice can help shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Gratitude journaling helps you appreciate what you have, which can lead to increased happiness and reduced feelings of anxiety or dissatisfaction. But perhaps one of the most underrated aspects of journaling is its long-term impact. Think about the value of looking back at your old entries years from now. You'll be able to see your growth, both emotionally and mentally. You'll have a record of the challenges you faced and how you overcame them. Journaling becomes a tangible reminder of your resilience and strength. So, how do you get started? It's simpler than you think. You don't need to overcomplicate it. All you need is a notebook and a pen, or even your phone or computer. If you prefer digital journaling, start by setting aside just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Don't worry about what to write. Just let your thoughts flow. Over time, you'll find your rhythm, and it'll become a natural part of your self-care routine. Before we wrap up, let me share a few personal tips that have helped me make journaling a consistent part of my life. First, choose a time of day that works for you. For some people, morning journaling helps set a positive tone for the day. For others, journaling before bed is a great way to unwind and process their day. Second, don't worry about perfection. Your journal is for you, and there's no need to write beautifully or even coherently. Just write what feels right in the moment. And finally, give yourself permission to be vulnerable. Journaling is a safe space for you to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. If you're ready to take your self-care journey to the next level, I highly recommend checking out my Self Care Ebook. It's packed with practical tips, journaling prompts, and strategies to help you create a self-care routine that truly nurtures your mental and emotional well-being. You can find the link to grab it in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And don't forget to check out my other videos on personal growth, wellness, and self-care. Happy journaling, and I'll see you in the next one.